made it, reader.
Yep.
Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Millith.
Yep.
In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. Yeah. Thanks, voice. Thank you very much. Yeah. A crone Udmilda sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Ysalk. Make the night winds suffer. You are justly describing myths and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the astral-born yet feeds upon our world, unsated by its own. The scribe Lusclorian. I will get these names right one day. Hopefully. Rookie trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag! Yeah, remember when the minstrel said, yeah, best not take chances? You don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy Ysalk. Now, we do this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does not seem to have drawn Udmilda's attention, however. Rookie begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmilda moves her slender fingers to a mask. Oh god, that is horrifying. Foolish, Ysalk shall grow. Ysalk shall grow. Ysalk shall grow. He shall consume ye, ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Udmilda slides off towards her followers. Rookie remains motionless for a time. Yeah, good job. Whoops. It'll be interesting to see how she plays.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Well, first things first. Rookie. Take your talismans. Only usable by you. We haven't used Headwind in a while, so... We haven't used you, Rookie, apparently. How about we get the gang back together? That sounds like a good idea. Or the original gang, I should mean.
Dariel.
Glorious.
Edwin.
Glorious.
Rookie.
Okay. You don't suppose that crone's got it out for me, do you? Oh no, she practically loves you, I'm sure. No matter where ye go, Ysalk shall find ye, and devour ye. Oh, thanks.
Commence.
That was lucky. Oh.
The Nightwings assert themselves thusly.
Oh, that's terrible. That is very terrible. But we're back instantly. And...
The orb.
oh wow, that's like a shotgun blast, isn't it? Oh wow, if you bounce into a wall, you bounce off again. That's great to know. I barely missed that.
Pathetic.
Hey, thanks, voice. Oh, that's right, very low health.
Blast.
Very low health. We've been banished.
Remember everything which you hold dear.
We've been banished. We've got low hope, damn it. Banishment takes a lot longer to come back from.
I'd be rather angry.
Yeah, well, it's me, and I'm rather disappointed in myself for just running into them. Nope. Nope. Oh, jumped over here. Thank you very much. The lifeblood of the Sark, it flows within this lair, and beneath this world. His lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. Okay. What are you doing? Please stop it. There's puddles.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat.
Oh, don't. Oh, wow.
Best beware of foul sorceries.
So, I'm assuming these puddles, you shouldn't cross them. Okay. Oh, wait.
Them claimed again.
Oh, bugs.
You left yourselves wide open.
Yep. You're not wrong. But hey, everyone's back now, so that's okay. Nope, 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 nope.
With grace. Now, go on, just once more.
Nope, 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 stay away from me. No touching this, nope. Oh, rip. That is disappointing. Where you going? Where you going? Nope. Nope. You can't shoot through the rocks. I've tried before. No, nope, nope. Stay away from me. Nope, nope, nope. Don't do it. Please no. Nope.
Oh dear.
Apparently you can't jump over rocks either. How dreadful. Oh dear. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Get out. I don't know what I was trying there. Something I thought was clever.
Wherever did the night wings go?
Oh,
Did
darn
that
it.
one throw it in?
Yeah, if they threw it in. You're a very observant voice. It is a... So... Oh, that's right, they threw it. There's got all three of them back there. Nope. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you for it. Oh, wow, okay. Just, oh... She just jumped all the way across from that. How terrible. There you go.
Farewell for now, witch.
Please. I'm making this way harder than it needs to be, aren't I? No, you don't.
But I thought they had you there.
Yeah, well... Ran out of stamina. Wow.
There.
I'm just gonna... Damn it! I keep forgetting you bounce off the edges. It's, yeah, not great. And they're just rinsing right now. Wow. Okay.
Now there's a proper dousing.
Fight you. That first one's just gonna keep getting me, isn't it?
Quite the turn
I
of
did exactly the same thing I keep doing. We're into walls.
And it is done.
I made that way harder than it needed to be.
They proved superior to their adversaries.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that looking at it.
The ceremony is complete.
Although a win is a win, and I guess I'll take it. It seems like adversaries failed to unnerve us. No, it's not that, it's just... I'm just bad. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. See, those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. Yes, Salk, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, we shall see. Just please leave.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. Good, because I'm not. Mark of a Master General. Writes masteries enhancing a nomad's skill and versatility. Golgolophania never ordered an assault in which he did not participate firsthand. Martial training. Hedwyn gains plus 50% more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. That's handy. When others lay exhausted after battle, the Master General always remains sure of footing. Critical strike. When power casting, Hedwyn's aura travels in a wider, longer line than usual. A single stroke from the Master General is enough to bring down even the most imposing of opponents. Shoulder smash. If Hedwyn jumps into airborne adversaries, he banishes them. Oh. Okay. Golgolophanian avoided lethal force whenever possible and learned to subdue his adversaries through other means, by jumping at them. After Hedwyn douses the adversary's Pyre, his Pyre recovers equal up to 50% of damage dealt. That's not bad. As long as Hedwyn's dousing their Pyre, you can heal your own. That's pretty good. The Master General and his legions prevailed in many battles that appeared quite hopeless. On the other hand, we have Bonds of the Saurian Legion. Bonds of the Saurian Legion. Writes masteries enhancing a nomad's influence over his triumvirate. Though many were conscripted into the Master General's Legion, many more simply volunteered. Shared tenacity. Hedwyn and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. I assume you'd have to use Hedwyn to make that applicable, but it's still pretty good. Warriors of the Saurian Legion fought tirelessly against countless enemies. Moon formation, just like Moon Sign, Herder. While bearing the orb, Hedwyn and his allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. The Master General's Legion specialised in falling on its enemies without warding under the dark of night. Sacred Bond. Hedwyn and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. That's not bad, although quite situational, I'd assume. Even in the direst circumstances, the Master General's Legion never once broke ranks. Divine Retribution. Hedwyn and his allies cause banished adversaries to remain banished for 2 seconds longer than usual. That's not bad at all. Those who faced Golgolophanian and his legionaries grew to anticipate the inevitable outcome. As much as I love Burning Resolve and what it sounds like, I think I'm going to have to go down the right tree. I'm quite a fan of regenerate stamina twice as quickly, and also keeping banished adversaries, banished for a little longer. And the other two, well, they're not too bad. One's very situational, and the other one is, well, this one's not too bad. It requires you have the orb, but as long as you've got it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go down this right tree.
The Master General reveals his stratagem.
Hey, another rank with Jodariel. Focus, training, prowess. The path towards survival on the blood border. These rights make similar demands of us. The northern edge of the Commonwealth is a flat and vulnerable expanse. The high-wing remnants seized upon it at every opportunity, from the cover of clouds or darkness. Oh. Sounds like a lovely holiday destination. Oh. Well, I thought you had to focus down one tree. Well, that's not bad. Okay. And also we get a choice between these two or this one. That's pretty okay. Pushing heal, but Raising Mana is quite interesting, where it requires that you have some setup time to be able to pull it off. Although the reward that you get from successfully pulling it off is quite good. Or we could See, this is pretty good as well. I imagine if you dash into somebody who's holding the orb with Jodariel, you can instantly pick it up and then you could double dash again due to having one strike. I think I might get Relentless Vigor. I'm not very good at casting my aura at the moment, so I generally just run into people with Jodariel. So that'll be quite interesting. Well, quite interesting. It'll be quite good to have, I think. Being able to rush into somebody, get all your stamina back, and then rush off again. Definitely.
A flash of inspiration for next time.
So it's a little bit of influence, not influence, that we can get. Apparently, inspiration. And it applies when they next compete in a rite. Very well. That's not too bad considering you're able to get... it allows you to level up characters that you would not otherwise use normally. That's pretty good.
Until the stars align.
Until the stars align. Having defeated the Withdrawn rather soundly, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Blackwelling. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of old Milder's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody. Yeah, thanks. I'm good. God. The Reader and the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just... so far, we've kept on going north. If that's the case again this time. The Sea of Solus spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. And isn't it... I'll get it right one day. An impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. Attempts to sail across the drowned sea do not usually turn out so well. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tizo was trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Okay. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find May and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, May. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is his charge. And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tizo. Tizo is happy to have obliged the lone minstrel. Very well. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please, look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. You look towards the heavens. Seek now your destination. Wait, if it said north? Yup. Horrors, the Azure Star. The Azure Star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solus. Yep, still going north. Whoa. That looks interesting. The rights beckon you still further north, towards the middle of the Sea of Solus. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go right out into the waters. I've just noticed he's got a golden tooth. Damn it. Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He is a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. A small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through here. some of it fatal if touched or inhaled. Sounds pleasant. Edwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. We have a conversation. Hey. Hello, Mr. Minstrel. What's wrong now? Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Not really. But okay. It's not like there's much else to do in this place. You bid him to continue, and make clear you're interested in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And, I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites, I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn and witch Udmilda, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Isalk, the Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmilda for mere nonsense. However, the words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. Yeah, that doesn't sound possible at all. But okay. I'll suspend disbelief for a moment to hear what you have to say. It was ruled over by the greater titans. The one called Isalk was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Colossal monsters that once roamed the downside, so is that all the... Have we been participating in the rites and the deathbeds of all these titans? Because wherever we go, we seem to be seeing giant dead creatures around. Okay. The scribes together slew them, one by one, and through this forged their bonds. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Isalk's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. Oh god, what? The books are made of the flesh of this dead titan. Cool. However, Isalk did not truly die, but by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it to ours. So, in a way, it is an exile, just like you. You wish to compare us, do ya? This hulking monstrosity which has been used to create these books which we participate in these games to earn our freedom. And those who have been cast down here, you wish to compare us? Very well. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Udmilda are more or less inconsequential. For the while. Yet the history of Isalk is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. Also, on that note of what he just said, he said that Titan was an exile. Do all these Titans come from another land? Is this land just the place where the other planes of existence cast the unworthy and their garbage, their rubbish, their nothings, as we are? Wow, this truly is a splendid place to be. I hope all of this is of some reassurance, and now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. Yeah, thanks, this has been a great talk. I don't know whether I regret it now or not. I'm grateful for the information, but the actual information itself is a bit, yeah. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Yeah, thank you. And out we go. Henceforth, we should probably continue our journey to Big Bertha's. Bertrude's, not Bertha. Big Bertrude's. Yes, definitely.